There's no need to fucking... Why are you looking at my drawers?
I was playing with the thing. It's loose. Like, keep the bite, but then edit out the middle fingers.
No, I don't even know how to start this. This is so weird because I'm so not used to doing this.
Just edit this part out.
No, I'm gonna add this whole bit to the
No,
beginning.
please don't. Just cut it out.
Hello, my lovelies. It is Krissy Lizzy, and this lovely man right here is one of my boyfriends. You're the only one. You're the only. I did a poll on my Twitter and I asked you guys who wanted to see his face, because if you guys remember, I've streamed with him before, and it was on my it was my birthday, after we first got together.
Mm-hmm.
This is the face of the boy who is my friend.
This will probably be it's another mistake.
So I have a bunch of questions that I pulled up from a tag, plus questions from you guys that I'm gonna do at the end of this. So we're just gonna answer them. My pop sock is upside down. That's gonna bother me. So, you ready?
No.
Too bad. We're going celebrity crush. So we're gonna answer both for each person.
Okay.
So who's mine?
Well, you've got like so many.
But like the number one.
Well, number one is Jared Padalecki. Like that's like not even like right there, right there, right there, right there.
You. Ooh, there's a couple. Oh. The one that I just thought of. It's Cindy Lou Who.
Taylor?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
She's definitely one that I can
definitely
think
up
of.
there.
We
Definitely up there.
both are gonna have a joint marriage with Henry Cavill.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna happen. Where do I shop for my clothes? We can answer this one for each other on 3. 1, 2, 3. Hot
Forever
topic.
21.
Oh God, no!
Oh yeah.
Hot topic.
She shops where I work, so.
He works at Hot Topic, so I get free stuff. Just kidding. No, I don't. I get discounted.
I don't even get free stuff. Don't get me in trouble. I don't get free stuff, okay?
Would I rather write a poem or sing a love song to you?
Love song for sure.
I think the same thing for you. You're not much of a poem writer. What color are my eyes?
See, I think about this all the time. They're like sometimes one color, sometimes not. It really just depends on the lighting.
Mainly what color?
Mainly like green.
Yes.
And usually hazel.
I have
green.
this question's hard for him because I have chameleon eyes, so they changed.
Yeah. I'll find my I have always thought her eyes are really pretty, but when I'm not with her, I'll sit there trying to remember what color her eyes are. I have no idea because it's like, were they green? I can't remember what they were. And this is the first time I've ever actually got confirmation that they actually do change, so I don't feel like a bad boyfriend.
Yeah, yours are brown.
Yeah.
His are brown,
Always.
and I love his eyes so freaking much. I just stare at. It's not even subtle that I'll be like. I just straight up stare at him sometimes, and he's like, yes. What is my weirdest behavior?
Weirdest behavior? I could get in trouble for this.
No, that's why I put it in there. I want to know. Like weird behavior or like weird like thing that I do.
I don't know.
It's not really a behavior. It's just something that like is slightly annoying. You walk super fast.
Yeah.
He walks stupidly fast.
She walks stupidly slow for how tall she is. For how tall you are.
Okay. We'll notice even sitting down, he's slouched right now, but
yeah, I'm taller than her, guys. I'm always taller than her.
No. I'm 5'10", he's 5'6". I'm taller by 4 inches.
You didn't have to say her actual height. You could have just said that you're taller.
But they're gonna want to know how tall you are. They're gonna be like, how tall is he?
She's slow.
I'm not slow. That's not, no. Okay. What are 3 favorite things I like about you?
So, number 1, probably my hair. You really like my hair.
I do like your hair.
A lot. You like playing with my hair, so I assume hair is on the list.
Hair is on the list.
Eyes, you already talked about.
Mm-hmm. There's a specific feature of your eyes that I really like, though.
No.
His eyelashes.
Oh, like I thought I was thinking about my eyes specifically.
No.
Okay,
His
yeah.
eyelashes are stupidly long, and it actually makes me angry.
Yeah.
It looks like he's wearing false lashes, and he's not. And I'm so upset.
You really like my hugs.
best hugs. I love his hugs so much. Aww. 3 things. I know this because he's told me he likes my height. He likes how tall I am. You really like my legs?
Yeah.
He really likes my legs. You can't see it, but he's touching my leg right now. And I'm gonna say hair too.
Okay. Yeah.
My hair. Because, again...
I'd put voice, specifically singing voice, higher up. But
Really?
that's like my favorite thing, was listening to you sing like, all the time.
And I was singing on the drive home today. Which was my favorite date night with you?
For you, your favorite one, I'd say it's a tie.
Okay.
Either between Disneyland and 3 months.
It was Disney. Disneyland. The day that we got together was my absolute favorite and still is.
Okay.
For you, I'm gonna say also Disney, but also I'm gonna be bold and say that it's a date that hasn't even technically happened yet, and it's Endgame.
Yeah.
Because I'm counting that as a date. How would you describe our first kiss?
It was crazy. I wasn't expecting it.
Should we tell the story?
Yeah, I was about to. So, I'll preface this. I've had some really cool romantic first kisses in the past. And I saw them coming, and I knew they were happening right before they happened. She's the first person to catch me off guard. It was our 3 months. I took her out to dinner. We went ice skating. We went to a temple. And we were walking around the grounds looking at all the Christmas lights and everything, because this was back in December. And I gave her a bracelet, and I told her, I gave her these bracelets. They're from Tangled, because that's my favorite Disney princess movie. And I gave them to her, and I told her I love her for the first time. I was really nervous because we were taking things really, really freaking slow. But I was like, I love you, and I can't not say it. And so I gave her the bracelets, and I told her. And she sat there in silence for a little bit, and then I figured she was just trying to process it. And the only thing she said was, "Can I kiss you?" And I died. You're really good.
Aww. Yay. Do you remember the first thing I said to you?
Ever?
Sure, ever. It was probably hello.
No, I remember the conversations we had the first day we met. We talked a lot about Star Wars. We talked about My Little Pony for a little bit, mainly Supernatural and Star Wars.
Yeah, it was mainly Supernatural and Star Wars.
We talked about
but condensed version, we actually met almost 3 years ago at this point, and he was on a service mission for the church that we're both a part of, and him and then the missionaries came over. Normally that's a one and done kind of thing where they come over, leave, never see them again. So
I met this girl, this really cute girl, and her really awesome family, and I was like, these people are awesome. And then I never got her contact information or anything, and the guys gave me a really hard time because.
And so, fast forward a year, I'm with somebody else, we go to D&D together, and I walk in the door, this kid stands up from across the room.
I know you.
He slams his hand on the table and just goes, "I know you," and points at me.
The second time we met, she was dating a literal dick. What was his name? I'm not cursing, that was his name.
That was his name. His name was Dick. Why do you think you were attracted to me? Or why were you attracted to me in the first place?
So initially?
Yeah.
Just... Dang, this girl was really cute. Her hair was pink when I first met her, too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was
pink.
It was almost this length in the front, but completely shaved, and then pink. And I was like, dang, okay, that's just my type. That's perfect. And then she cosplayed, and she was in all the junk, and I was like, yes.
I remember it wasn't even I thought you were cute when the first time we met, the very first time, and I was like, oh yeah, he was cute.
My short
and
hair, clean shaven freak of a face that looked 14.
I remember I remember too, very vividly, as you guys were leaving, you guys were still in earshot, I signed the word cute to my mom and pointed at you, and she's she
really?
Yeah, I did.
You've never told me that.
Mm-hmm. I pointed at you and I went cute, and she went, I know, she knew. The second time we met, because I say it's the second time, even though we technically...
it was basically the second time.
Yeah, and so second time we met, I just remember the guy I was with was literally 0.3 feet away from me, and I'm over here Snapchatting Gavin, look how cute this boy is. Like half the videos I have from that time period where I was playing D&D with him and like this other group of people, 90% of them, this guy.
Babe, look, I'm the lead singer of Fall Out Boy back in the early days.
Fix your hat.
Look, babe,
No.
I'm Fall Out Boy.
No. Either fix your hat or don't wear it. Skip that one. That's stupid. What is my best feature?
Physically or in general? Physically, I'd say just your face in general. Because you got really pretty eyes, but I also really like your like facial structure, like your cheeks.
Poke me in the eye.
I know. Then you've got like this adorable smile, like it's the most adorable smile ever. Beyond like physical attributes, like visual, your giggle and your singing voice.
He loves my laugh. Like he'll tickle me and it'll.
He just has the best giggle, guys. It's adorable. Listen to this. Listen. And she doesn't stop the more I talk about it.
Because it makes me giggle more because I'm
know.
embarrassed.
It makes me so happy.
My favorite physical feature about Gavin. Oof. There's a couple. I think I've mentioned this before. I really like his jawline. Like his jaw and just like overall like cheekbone structure is like, oh my god, like my heart melts, and like the way he wears like his facial hair. But like your eyes too. I really like your eyes. Also, I really like your nose. Like your nose is just cute and it's like pointy and it's adorable and I love it. You're just like the kind of person where when you really care about someone, you'll just drop everything for them. And like, cause like literally.
Well, I mean, I hate myself, so might as well help others.
No, don't hate yourself. I love you. What is my favorite movie and why?
That's hard. That's challenging.
It's challenging for you too.
I think your favorite, because you have different favorites. I'm gonna guess Sleeping Beauty. Okay, cool.
Sleeping Beauty.
Awesome.
I could watch that movie forever.
Yeah, I felt like that was right, but
his is literally anything Star Wars.
Mhm.
Star Wars is his number one. Like, well, okay, not number one, but like that's like your main.
No, that's my number one. Batman versus Superman.
I was gonna say that Batman v Superman. He loves that movie. Cause I was gonna say either Man of Steel or Batman v Superman.
Batman v Superman.
Can you remember what I was wearing to our first date?
First date?
Yeah, Infinity War. I remember one item that I was wearing.
You had the sweater on.
Yep.
I'll always remember the sweater.
It's literally in the corner.
Yeah, because
I still haven't gotten the stains out.
Because I also really like you, so if you want this to be a date.
That's why I got all dressed up, because I was like, this is a date.
Yeah, I like.
But then I realized,
like,
oh shit.
I put on a nicer pair of jeans,
Yeah.
and I put on my Infinity War t-shirt, but then I also threw a button up on over that because I wanted to look a little nice.
Here's a spoiler alert. I fucking won.
I think I'm the one that won.
Aww. How would you describe the way I kiss?
There might be children watching. she's a really, really good kisser. We'll just leave that.
So is he.
Really talented.
And I already know the answer to this one, but I'm putting it in there anyways. Can you
want to hear me talk about you?
Yeah. Can you read me by looking into my eyes?
Oh, for sure.
I'm trying to test you right now, see if you can do it.
I know. You're like really calm and content right now. You're really calm and content.
Yeah, I know, but I'm asking for something.
I know. I know that look. You give it to me all the time. I know what you want.
For context, that was in fact what I was asking for. I wanted a kiss. I asked you guys on Instagram and on Twitter to send me questions for me to answer, or for me to ask Gavin and I. And so now we're gonna answer them. So we're gonna start with Instagram first. The first one is from Nothing Different, and they ask, how did you get into D&D?
D&D for me is like, I mean, I've always been into that stuff. I grew up watching Lord of the Rings and Star Wars, and I always knew what D&D was and wanted to play it my entire life. And then in 6th grade, we had a D&D elective, and so I signed up, and my dad went into full, whoa, I played this in high school, let's go get your manuals, let's go buy your piece, and let's do this right.
With me, it was more like I had heard of it, But at the time when I first heard of it, I thought it was like the dumbest thing ever. And I was like, ew, that's nerdy. Who would do that? Flash forward, I'm 19, 20, and I'm like, this guy I'm going out with, not him, other guy I mentioned before, is like, yeah, I got a D&D group that meets. And I'm like, I want to join. He goes, okay, I'll ask. And I was like, oh shit, I just shoehorned myself into this. But you know what? Hey,
we needed girls to make us feel like less of losers.
Botch this. Tyrion. Maybe it's Tyrion. Tyrion Smith.
Or no, Tiernan.
Generic question alert. If you could have any superpower, what would you have and why? I think we should answer for the other person.
She wants to fly, which is the stupidest superpower you could possibly choose because of how
impractical it is. The only way flight would work would be if you had the other superpowers of each hero that can fly, like the strength, because the physical impact that would have on you to land would destroy your body. The bugs in the teeth, the wind in your face, how fast you'd be able to fly, you need more powers than to pull a fly.
Okay, well, what about me? What's the one superpower I want?
See, he's all about practicality, as you have just realized. So I'm gonna guess either telepathy or I think you mentioned super strength.
Super strength would be nice. My number one superpower, I would want the time in, time out from Saved by the Bell.
Oh yeah, that's right, you said that!
Time in, time out by, if you guys have seen Saved by the Bell, Zach Morris, he says, time out! And then time freezes and then he can do whatever the heck he wants. And then he just says time in, and it's the most practical, useful superpower anyone ever.
Okay, so there's 3 questions from Anton Blake Cox, who has actually been following me for like a really long time. And
Shout out to you, bro.
Yeah, I love this guy. He's great. So first one is coolest things you have done together. Right off the bat, the Void.
Void was really cool.
Void is so fun. If you're
the
ever...
View of Infinite Dimensions, so the main Void theme park is in Utah. We went to the smaller one that's in Anaheim at Downtown Disney.
And we shot up a bunch of stormtroopers.
Yeah.
You feel the heat, like there's a portion where like you're like over lava and like you can feel
you're on
the heat.
Mustafar. Like for Star Wars fans, they'll know you're on Mustafar.
And like
it's so believable.
Next one is what bizarre moments have happened to you? To us, like
as a couple?
Yeah, as a couple, I think is what. That's not many.
Like our whole meeting's pretty bizarre.
Yeah,
like,
the way that we met
twice.
is like we honestly should not be together right now.
There's something putting us
together. There's a reason we're together. Annoying things you find about each other. I've mentioned this, but he walks really fast.
She's super self-deprecating.
I am.
Like she needs to cool it because she's amazing.
So it's from Mama Night Blossom, who like I actually listen to and I like love her stuff. She's great. She said, so I like tweeted it. She says, "Aw, so cute. My question is, how did you two meet?" So we've talked about this before, but we'll tell the longer story of how we got together.
Yeah,
like Disneyland
that's what
Day.
So I'll take over since it was basically me.
No, it was not.
I put all the effort in. Excuse you.
For my 21st birthday, a week before, he took me to Disneyland for my birthday, which was great. And I think both of us, you can tell in the video on the car ride to Disney, that one of us was gonna ask the other person at some point. My plan was wait for the fireworks to go off and then ask him there. Context, previous night, I'm sleeping, I had this dream with him in it, and he was just being super affectionate towards me because I had this huge crush on him. So whenever I have dreams like that, I wake up and I'm like, I just need attention now. Like, give me attention. So we're walking to the trams. We weren't even in the park yet. We're walking to the trams. And I just look at him and I'm like, can I hold your hand? And I had told him about this dream, so he was fully aware of this dream that I had had. And he goes, yeah, of course. And so we start holding hands. And then I slipped up and I said that I love holding people's hands because it's like, yes, this human is mine. And that was the point.
Just
where...
So, is that official? Like, am I really yours? Or...
And then this was the point where I stuttered like a mad woman, panicked, and then was like, okay, it's now or never. And I just kind of went, yeah, that's...
I mean, I've been asking you to be my girlfriend for 5 months, so
yeah,
of course.
It took a while, because that was the last of it. I hope you guys liked it and how crazy and stupid we are.
My hair's not liking me right now.
Hair's fine, shut up. Anyway, so thanks you guys for watching, and then if you guys want to see more videos with him, then let me know, and I will definitely do it because I take too many videos of this one.
She does.
I record him all
against my consent. I'm here against my consent. I am being held hostage.
Oh my God.
We are at this address.
Anyway, so I will see you guys later. Keep an eye out for new for new audios and other stuff. I'm probably gonna do more gaming stuff soon, and then probably more vlogs once I actually do more exciting stuff because I'm boring as hell. But so yeah, see you guys later. Say bye, Gavin.
Bye, Gavin.